was crazy. Crazy game. I should have went live for that game. Because I definitely don't want to see Toronto. I don't want to see nothing about Toronto. That's a game. When you want to get a game and want the game to go down a certain way, that's the way the game should be. That's the way it's supposed to be played. That's how it's supposed to be ran. Oh, this game was won. Well, Brad Stevens is always going to outcoach Philly's coach. Philly, they win their games differently. You know, Philly, their whole thing is oh, I'm not worried about any clowns. Listen. Philly showed the whole world exactly what they are. A young team. Ben Simmons is being exposed right before our very eyes. He's getting an education. People are learning how to defend him and take away his advantages. And they put him in situations where he would rather shoot than go to the free throw line. When the game was in the clinches, all he had to do was hold the ball. They were going to foul him and put him on the free throw line. But he shot the ball because he knows he's not a good free throw shooter. So when you know you're not a good free throw shooter, you'd rather shoot the ball than get fouled to go to the line. That's when you become a liability to the team. I told you before Kyrie was on the team that Boston was going to the championship to play Golden State. This is before Kyrie Irving was even traded. Remember, I told you guys, I said, I'm waiting to see what happens with Kevin Durant's contract. And I'll let you know who's going to the NBA Finals. Now, the 76ers had a heck of a push, but it's hard for them. Like, this game was really theirs. The refs gave them every call in the book. Everything was set out for them to win. Now, the reason they didn't win is obvious. Mistakes. You give up a game-winning layup on the inside, over the head pass play for Horford. Then Ben Simmons makes a ill-advised pass to cost you the game. The championship, everything was lost right there. Right there. So when they go back and watch and see what happened, what cost them the game, look no further, because there it is. They're just inexperienced. When you get people in pressure situations, See, the playoffs is nothing but pressure. So when you look at stuff like this, you see like, man, this is a pressure situation. How are they going to get out of this? They can't. Well, I watched what happened with Utah today. Houston just put the gas on and showed them who was who and what was what. They were feeling themselves. You know, after getting one win on Houston, they really was getting cocky. The Four Horsemen were feeling pretty good. Houston came and shut that off today like, oh no. This ain't gonna be a series. Congratulations, you won a game. That's about as far as you get. Sorry about that. There you go, we're back. But what I would like to see in the future, though, I would like to see Big Al and the rest of those guys. I would like to see them be more efficient in these runs. See, Boston is good for runs. How did you know that's where I was going with the broom? No, Ben Simmons, he can't have no 18, 8 and 8 type of nights with those many turnovers critical in the game. Because no matter how many points you score in the game, it's always what you did in the clutch. Nobody's gonna care about numbers. It's all about what you did when the game was on the line. That's it. Ain't nothing in my fridge but some old pizza and water. But that's why I told you guys. Tatum's outplaying him because he's actually being coached. Tatum is playing a very much aggressive game. He's not going to have that many assists because of the positions they play. But there's one guy who started to say, well, he had 8 more rebounds and assists. Well, yeah, he's slashing to the basket all the time. That's his job. Ben Simmons, yeah, he should be there because he's always slashing, trying to get the ball and play the point and bring the ball up. But when they take away your angles, take away your shots, you know, you got to be able to close. See, Boston just want to keep the game close. If they keep the game close, they know they can beat the 76ers in a close game because they actually run plays and execute. Philly's too sporadic and they have too many turnovers late in games. You cannot win games when you keep turning over the ball in critical situations. Absolutely. The guy you guys should think is Josh Jackson. Because the Celtics was going to draft Josh Jackson, who's a great player, but he missed the meeting. He overslept. Missed his meeting with the Boston Celtics. They were ticked off. And they said, nah, we ain't drafting him. And they took Tatum. They were on the fence with him and Tatum. No, I wouldn't blame Meek Mill for the Philly losing. Meek Mill cursed them. Yeah, Fultz should have definitely played some in the game. If you're the coach, like in the second game, Fultz should have definitely been in there. I don't know what they were waiting for. Jackson can shoot. He's just not as accurate. He just have his moments. He's a rookie. You know, Tatum had some games where his shot wasn't dropping. It's just that for what they're doing, Tatum is more seasoned. He's more polished to be ready to go this year than Jackson. Plus, you got to look at how they're coached. In the position that they're in, they run through a system. You know, Tatum, the only thing that I would want more from him is making the extra pass. He doesn't do that. The guy be right wide open right there on a fast break. He wants to take it himself. And that's what happened when you're a rookie. You're not used to making that extra pass to the guy that's right there. Obvious guy. You know. That's the only, thing I got that I could say about him. Yeah, he's a scorer. He's more seasoned, shooter, polished, the whole nine. Dance party. What's up, man? He wouldn't thrive in a Cleveland system. He's not. Cleveland need catch and shoot players. Tatum's not a catch and shoot guy. He's a rhythm shooter. He likes to put the ball on the ground. He likes to make good decisions. That's the way he plays ball. He doesn't play ball the way they do in Cleveland. Cleveland actually hinders your game. Any reason why people think Rodney Hood just suck right now? Rodney Hood sucks, one, because he's hurt, and he's playing in a system that doesn't benefit his game. That's why they try to play him when LeBron's not on the court, so he can get the ball, but he doesn't get the ball when he's, supposed to get it. Now they don't even trust him with the ball. So when he's out there, he's trying to force offense. Man, I'm gonna watch the Triple G fight, man. I ain't got time to waste worrying about these clowns. This might be the only Cavs game I don't go live in. Waiting around for that fight. You mean cooking with Carcino? You mean starting a fire with Carcino? Maybe it's a fire. They're gonna be, this is the best show ever. Every time he cooked, dog, a fire break out. It'll be 27 straight videos. There's another fire. Yeah, well, it's over, you know. Anyway, let me finish straightening up my house. We'll chat later. I'm out.